Welcome to your daily focus, April the 10th, 2023. So, if today you feel the need for a change of scenery, perhaps a break in the routine, the Sag Moon is here to help. It may be just the perfect thing for you to make some decisions or see things in a new light. So, stick around for today's reading. There is a ton of great energy today to tap into. So, let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We have a 10 energy today, and that means we have a lucky number energy. And our intuition is strong. So we have luck and our intuition is strong. Now, the 10 does mark the change of seasons, a turn for the better. It can also symbolize an initiation period, okay? You may be required to stand alone and make a decision and base your decisions on actual and precise facts today. Then turn to your intuition, okay? Because your intuition acts on reason. And clarity, understanding can come in to make the right steps forward. Absolutely. Now, if we go 1 plus 0, it is a 1, and the 1 energy brings in the energy of new beginnings, of independence. So it's a time to develop your talents and skills. It's a time to promote your ideas. It's a time to believe in yourself and don't take no for an answer. If we look at the daily numerology, we have a 4 plus a 1 plus a 7, which is a 12 energy. The 12 energy asks us to look at things from different perspectives. So we need to stop. We need to look. We need to listen. Now, meditation, prayer, sitting in quiet contemplation will help put you in touch with the power now working beneath the surface. Situations in your life, you'll get a different understanding about them. You'll see them on a different level. And it'll allow you to change your approach going forward. Now, if we go 1 plus 2, it is a 3 energy, and that's a happy energy. We can expect growth. We can expect transformation. And difficulties can be easily overcome, resolved. Events that happen around you right now will build your enthusiasm towards your tomorrow and doing the work necessary to step into that path. And under 3 energy, don't take on any added commitments today. Okay? Today is a day where you want to utilize that freedom to grow your self-expression. Now we have the sun in Aries, we have the moon in Sagittarius. And that was this morning's topic on Tea Time with Tilly. So if you want an extra layer of knowledge about today, watch the moon in Sagittarius. I'm sure you'll be glad you did, honestly. The Sagittarius moon will form a trine with Chiron, the sun, and Jupiter today. So remember in our full moon reading, it was an opposing force, right? We had Chiron, the sun, and Jupiter all sitting together in the sky, and the moon was opposing it. Now it's working in harmony with these planets. And this makes it much easier to see the big picture, to not get hung up on the details. On top of that, we're ready to cooperate with other people, and we will be encouraging each other along the way. So it's great energy for teamwork, group activities. Okay, let's turn to the cards. So now if you haven't visited my website yet, please do. Please. I've added to the publications section in the store. You'll see coloring books, digital journals. I've written on some subjects, and they're not 10 or 16 pages. They're 50 to 60 pages, I think, is the average for my books. You know, dealing with anxiety or how to empower your children, or teaching them the power of affirmations, tapping into your intuition. And I'm adding to the list. So if you have a topic, then I will take a stab at putting into words what I already know, so that you can utilize that knowledge as well. And I have everything priced. My meditations and my books are all priced at $8. Except for the coloring book for numerology, because it's only like 10 pages, right? So, and that's pretty reasonable. that is in Canadian funds, so you would get an exchange rate. So I know for my American friends, you would get like 30 or 35% additionally off. But right now, if you pick 3 different items from the categories, either meditations or the books or a combination of that, I'm going to give them to you for $15. So even if you did the numerology book, I think I've got that at $2 or something, you still would save money. So I think it's a good promotion. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you take advantage of it. Grow your knowledge, grow your wisdom, and get into doing some meditations, because it's very empowering. It's very empowering. And you may say, Telly, I don't have the time. Once you start getting into the habit of doing a meditation, and there is some kind of consistency to what you're doing, you'll find you actually have more time in the day, or you seem to get more done within the time frames. It's just uncanny how it works. But by donating a part of your day away to a meditation, whether it be 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes, it's made up for. But it takes a while to kind of get in the groove and get into that flow. So you have to be persistent. You have to be disciplined, and you have to show up. It's best to do a meditation when you're first starting any kind of spiritual work, to be in the same place at the same time of day. Okay, it just adds to being able to really focus and go deep into the work you're doing at the time. So it may take you a while to go deep in your thoughts the first couple of times, but then you'll find it becomes easier and easier, to the point where I think you can do just 3, 2, 1 and you're there some days. Anyways, let's go to the cards. So I will put a code in the description box. I guess I should mention that. So you have a code to enter. And it'll be for this week only. Okay, so it will be honored for this week only. And I'm quite excited about it. And I hope you take advantage of it. And, okay, enough already, Tilly. I'm sorry, it's a very uncomfortable thing for me to actually promote myself. It's the one thing that I have the most difficulty with. And I am doing inner work on it. But it takes time, right? We all have our flaws. We all have our strengths. And we all have our challenges. And so, I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, and I am working on being able to tell you the great things that I have for you, to help you on your journey, to move you forward in your path. Look at this. Our underlying energy for today is the Death card. Well, this is a day when the cloak has to come off. That's all I've got to say about it. This is a day when you need to stretch and feel alive, to take a step out. Maybe this is the day you join that book group. Maybe this is the day that you join that volleyball team, or that golf league, or whatever it might be. I think social and business kind of go hand in hand under a 3 energy. So it helps us to go to things where work can be discussed, or we can talk about things, or we can grow things, or we can challenge ourselves together. But we're not going to be able to do any of that if we're sitting there on that rock, cloaked, not wanting anybody to get into our space, with our sword to protect us in case anybody tries. It's time to throw down the sword. It's time to tap into your inner child. It's time to feel the freedom of and allow your self-expression to come out in what you say and what you do and what you create and what you invent and who you are. Our first card is, look at this, the Sun card, the I Am, the 1 energy. It's a 19 energy, actually. So 1 plus 9 is a 10, which is what 1 plus 0 is. So this adds this extra layer, right? We have the 10 energy today, and we broke it down to the 1, but now the 19 is showing up. to say, well, there's another level that you need to look at with this one energy, because it all boils down to the one energy. That is the constant energy when you look at numerology. But I like to see how we get there, because it adds layers of definition, of a deepness of knowledge and wisdom of how to utilize this energy, of how to make it work for you going forward by looking at all. It's like doing long division, okay? So the sun is here. Now, the sunflowers in the front of the card represent the things that you have completed, that you have ended, that you have been successful at, that you have learned, the wisdom that you have taken in. And what this does is it raises your light, it raises your confidence, it raises who you are and how you can go forward, and the tools that you have available to you now. And what happens is your light shines. Now your light is shining, and behold, where we thought there was no way forward, a doorway appears to a new tomorrow, a new opportunity, a new adventure, a new relationship, a new way of being or becoming. Know that that light is coming from you, not the sun itself. You are the sun. You are the I am. So take that fire energy and utilize it to grow your wisdom, grow your knowledge. Sit back, take different views of your world, of the problems that you have, of the situations that you're in, the events that are coming up, and make some strong decisions, because that's going to show you your path forward. That's going to show you the new beginning, the new start, the opportunity, the adventure. Look at that. The death and the sun. 9 of Pentacles. Once again, the sunflowers are there saying that you have accomplished the things that you needed to accomplish in order to go to the next level of your development as a human. Now, this card is... when this card shows up, know that the veil is very thin, that you can talk to God, your angels, your guides, the universe, that divine energy that surrounds you, your higher self. The connection is much easier. And we can download information. We can download knowledge. We can get answers to our questions. And they may not send us the answer immediately, but we may trip over exactly what we needed to hear or see or understand in order to go forward. They do listen. It does show up. So if you don't get an answer right away, keep talking, because they're taking it all in. Don't stop and wait for the answer and say, well, this isn't working, Tilly. Give it time. Say, the expectation is that you will send me the answer. So now I'm going to go in search of it. Thank you. Always thank them. Okay, we have the bird. I believe that's a falcon, although it's not coming in very clearly. To go to the heavens and bring in the messages. And we don't have really a mountain behind us. It's more of a hill. So hills represent small challenges that we'll have to face. So this could be the decision making. And then we have the Ace of Cups back again. The Ace of Cups, to embrace our dreams, our desires, our wants, our goals. To understand where we want to go. Focus in on the big picture. There is so much energy allowing us to really be able to strategize how we are going forward. Maybe in a whole different way. Maybe with new people involved. For each of us, it'll be different. Let's get a Nature's Whispers card. And we have Leap of Faith, 22 energy. So the 22 is a master number. Now that tells us that our visionary thoughts come in. We will have strong visionary thoughts. Pay attention to your dreamscape. Waking and sleeping, absolutely. It also raises our intuition. So our intuition is already highlighted today. So here is the confirmation that our intuition is extremely strong. Now I will hold that up for you, but let me get the book open so I know what I'm talking about. But I think we know what the leap of faith is. Let's see what they have to say about it. I'll just hold that up for you. There's usually pictures within the pictures for these cards. So see this as a chance to create something wonderful. You are in a transition period where you need to draw on your faith, your intuition, and knowledge and take a leap. You will not fail. You have a safety net of support in place. You will overcome your fear and find a beautiful outcome is on the horizon. This leap of faith is best course of action at this time. If you do make a mistake, you have the ability to try again and learn from what did not work the first time. All signs indicate that if you just trust, you will succeed. Jump headfirst into the void of the unknown. Even if you eventually fall for a while, eventually you will soar. So even if you eventually fall for a while, you will soar. So give it time. You're not going to hit the ground. Okay? Somebody said so wisely the other day that a bird never has the fear of flight, and a fish never has the fear of swimming. And once we step past our fear, we step into our own unique self. And of course, we cannot fail. We cannot falter, because we are being totally true to ourselves, our potential, our passions, our dreams. So I thought that was beautiful. Thought I would share. And I did paraphrase slightly. We'll see what the animals have to say. The wolf, the pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. Well, I love that perseverance is your secret power. You know, if you fail, you make a mistake, things don't go right, because you know that your superpower is perseverance. And if you persevere, you will succeed. You will win. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.